Precision Weigh-In Balances would like to introduce today the A&D EK 1200i. This digital scale offers 1200 grams weighing capacity with resolution of 0.1 gram. The scale features a large LCD display, comes with a stainless steel removable weigh tray for easy cleaning. The scale features 4 adjustable feet for easy leveling. All 4 of these feet adjust. Many competitor brands on the market have no adjustable feet or only 2. This scale features 4. The rear of the scale has a port in the back, and this port is for a nickel magnesium hydroxide battery. This battery pack must be purchased from A&D. We do offer it. It's $140, so it does not run off of standard alkaline batteries that you can buy in a store. This, in our opinion, is a major downfall because now you're stuck in only buying their battery pack. But other than that, this is a spectacular scale. The scale also features a sprint bubble for easy leveling of the scale. Has this little hole here so that you can put a cable through if you wanted to lock it down. Also features an AC adapter. We're going to plug that in a few minutes. This is the RS-232. It's a standard 9-pin serial interface. The markings on the side of the scale show you that it is legal for trade. It describes the model, the EK 1200, capacity, resolution. It is a true 12,000 division legal for trade scale. It is a class 2 legal for trade. And here is the certificate of conformance. The CSC number is 04-019. The scale also has in the rear a port, or not a port, but a compartment. And this compartment is for the calibration. You would press this button to initiate the calibration. The scale has this cover here, and what Weights and Measures would do is they would put a cable through this hole so you are unable to calibrate the balance. That's one of the requirements for a legal for trade scale. So they just push this down. We're going to leave this off because we will perform a calibration. So the scale comes with the AC adapter, and we'll plug that in. Power up the scale by simply turning on the on-off button, and you'll see the default is in grams. We have a 1 kilogram calibration weight. Put it on, it's right on the money. We have a 200 gram weight for corner load weighting. Just to give you an example of the performance, we have right on the money in that corner, right on the money again in the other corner. That's still right on the money. It's plus or minus 1/10 of a gram. And in the 4th corner, scale performs spectacular. We call this eccentric loading. It just shows the true performance of a digital scale. Many low-cost digital scales, if you try to do this, you'd have different readings in all 4 corners. So today we'd just like to show you the different weigh modes also. So we will tear this balance out, and we'll put 1 kilogram on, and again, that's with intolerance. Simply by pressing the weigh mode button, we're in grams. The balance goes into piece count mode, percent mode, and then here we have ounces. So if you were a chip manufacturer and you wanted to do spot checking of your 8-ounce bags of potato chips, this scale reads in ounces, legal for trade, to 0.005 ounces. And we'll press the weigh mode again. In pounds, this scale reads to 0.0005 pound resolution. And the weigh mode again, this is troy ounces, so a lot of jewelers weigh in troy ounces, and the balance goes to 0.005 troy ounces. We have carats, and the balance goes to 0.5, so it's 0.5, 1.0, 1.5 carats. And then we have mummies, which is used overseas. We don't use that in the US. And then we have pennyweight. And in pennyweight, this scale is legal for trade by 1/10 of a pennyweight. Just to give you an example, you can see the LCD increment go up. It's by 0.1. And then finally we have grains. And in grains, it increments in 2-grain increments. So just to give you an example, again, 2-grain increments. So now what we're going to show you is how to perform calibration on the scale. The EK is much, much simpler than other legal for trade balances on the market today for calibration. So we'll shut the scale off, turn the scale back on, and we're going to go to the rear of the scale, that little, the button that's on the back of the scale. I don't know if you can zoom in and see that little button. We're going to be pressing this button, and when pressing the button, this is going to initiate the calibration. So we'll hold the button down in the rear of the scale, and we see Cal 0. So to start the calibration, the default with the A&D EK series, or the EK 1200i, is to be calibrated with a 1200 gram mass, but they don't sell 1200 gram calibration weight. So you could buy a 1 kilogram and a 200 gram to equal 1200 grams, or we'll just change the weigh mode. To do this, we simply press the sample key, and you'll notice the default being 1200, and we need to change this. So we're going to press the sample key 2 times so that we're going to change the number 2, and we simply press the re-0 key, and we're going to press this button 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so now we have 1000 showing. We now need to store the value. To store the value, you simply press the print key. And now we're back to the cal mode, and we have now stored the calibration for a 1 kilogram mass. So now to start the calibration, all we have to do is press the print key, and we're now calibrating the balance with nothing on the platform, and that is storing the 0 reference point, and now it's showing 1000 grams. So we place our 1000 gram calibration mass on the scale, and we'll press the print key again. And notice when we press it, the circle in the top, that's confirming that it stored the value, and now it says cal end, or it says end, I'm sorry. We'll remove the calibration weight, press the mode button. This will reset the balance. Balance powers up, and the scale is now calibrated. So again, this is 1200 grams by 1/10, so it can be off by 0.1 gram. The A&D EK 1200i is always in stock at balances.com. We offer it for $275, delivered in the lower 48 states of America. It's a spectacular balance used in all kinds of applications, from weighing scrap silver to, we sold these to potato chip manufacturers, pencil manufacturers, even people for doing bulk mail shipping. A lot of times the U.S. Postal Service will want to do spot checks, and this is the type of scale that's used. Thank you for viewing this video, and again, the EK 1200i is always in stock at balances.com for $275.